Lindsay Dill is a veteran runner who began experimenting with the sport at the young age of 12, but the Point Park athlete never thought she would one day be running a 6:30 mile and a 5K.
I joined the team when I was in 6th grade, just for my friends really. I didn't think I was actually going to be a runner. I showed up to practice in flip-flops and kind of hung out in the back of the pack.
Dill won her first cross-country meet despite her unenthusiastic attitude about the sport. She became more serious after that race and started to challenge herself more with help from her coaches.
There are like a few sayings I remember from like various coaches that I had on the cross-country and track team in high school, and one was cheek to cheek, like face cheek to butt cheek. That's sort of like how you're supposed to run, like the motion of your hands, because I would like clench my fists a lot and I would get really nervous, and before the races I would always get really nauseous and really overworked, and I remember in high school I'd get so nervous about the races that I would actually end up like puking at the end because I was so like nervous about doing well and like improving for myself that I would just, so I would try to relax and breathe and think like you're running for you, and that was another technique is, just like know that you're improving for yourself and other people are sort of targets to help you reach, it sounds cheesy, but to help you reach like that goal of doing better.
Her hard work and dedication paid off when she arrived at college. Point Park University gave her a scholarship, and from there, her level of running grew, but she still knows how it feels to be a beginning runner. Dill offered some advice for those just starting long-distance running.
So, when I first start running after I haven't run for a while or after an injury, something like that, I will start with like a small loop that I know by my house that maybe I've walked before or I've run before, I know a friend has run before. And for me, like that personal loop is about 3 miles. And since I know that it's close to my house, it's kind of easy for me to mentally say like, okay, I'm going to do that loop and come back. I'm going to run the whole time. And then when I'm running, like I've already told myself I'm going to run the whole time. So I pretty much always do that, and if I can't, if I'm really tired for some reason, like my lungs just won't fill that day or something, I will sort of like stop and walk for a little bit or just really slow down, but at least I know I'm like on the path to the way home. I don't feel so far away that I'm, too deep into like, I don't get nervous about being too far out and not being able to make it back.
Dill does believe the practical methods of training are important for running, such as learning how to breathe and to have good form. But some aspects of the sport cannot come through physical practice.
I think the number one most important thing to remember is that your mind is like really evil because it will tell you that you can't go anymore. It will tell you you can't, shave that extra 10 seconds off your mile, but once you do it, like you really can do it, and if you just kind of fake yourself into a positive attitude, I think it really helps.